Okay, I'm going to write the time quickly. Okay, I want to hear your essay.
Yes. I'm grateful to be part of the English Festival 2022. Today, I'm going to tell you about the famous American bald eagle and its symbolism to the American culture.
The American country.
American culture.
Okay. To the American country.
Culture.
Counter. Okay, let me just. Oh, culture. Okay, culture.
Culture.
Okay, good.
In the United States, there are many iconic plants and animals, but the most famous by far is the bald eagle. The bald eagle can be found across the U.S., but it's more common in mountainous areas like Colorado, part of Arizona and Nevada, and especially Alaska. It's a giant bird of prey that typically builds its nest away from human settlement. So in the Arctic, it is minimal unless it's in captivity. In the US, people love it. The primary reason for this because the bald eagle is a symbol of freedom. It represents the core value of my country, like freedom and independence. Because of its symbolic importance, it is a protected species. Movement is illegal to harm or kill. People can be fined hundreds or even thousands of dollars for killing a bald eagle. Bald eagles are typically spoken about all over the news if they are accidentally killed or are in captivity. However, I recently saw a story about a Canadian photographer who took a truly amazing photo of one of them. In the photo, the eagle had its wings outstretched, nearly touching the water and its reflection. The scene coming of the water to me is what a very impressive and majestic photo. Birds in general are thought of as representation of freedom because of their ability to fly anywhere they want. Freedom and independence are the essence of American founding. The eagle with its native to North America is emblematic of freedom and independence. It has been a pleasure to speak to you all today, and I hope that you learned some interesting information from my presentation. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Okay, good job, Quang. Okay, so now I just want to go through it with you. You must remember, always you must say S. Okay, let me show you. Now we're going to look at your essay. Okay, so when I'm listening to you, you talk beautifully. Your speaking is very good. But I want you to remember, we have to say United States. There are many iconic plants and animals. But the most famous, okay, I don't hear any mountainous areas. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to read it. I'm going to underline every time you miss this. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to start from the beginning. Hello, everybody.
What?
You can read it for me, but I'm going, every time you see a blue line, it means you must say S.
Oh,
Okay. So you can start again. Hello, everybody.
hello everyone. My full name is Quang. I'm 8 years old. I'm in class 3D at Harvard 2 Primary School in City, Gan Province. Some of my hobbies include fishing with my dad and playing basketball with my friends. I'm grateful to be part of the English Festival 2022. Today, I'm going to tell you about the famous American bald eagle and its symbolism to the American culture. In the
Good.
United States,
I want to hear everything. In the United States.
there are many iconic plants and animals. But the most famous by far is the bald eagle. The bald eagle can be found across the U.S.
Okay, let's look at this word. Across. Across.
Across the U.S.
Okay. There's no S over here. Across. Across. No S. Not S. Across.
Across.
Yes, across.
Across the U.S.
Okay.
But it's more common in mountainous areas like Colorado, part of Arizona and Nevada, and especially Alaska. It's a giant bird of prey that typically builds its nest away from human settlement, so interaction with is minimal unless in captivity.
Okay. So it typically builds its nest away from human settlements. So interaction with it is minimal unless it is in captivity. Okay, I want to hear all the S. You can say the whole word.
What?
Okay, when you can read from here again.
Yes. In the United States, there are many iconic plants and animals, but the most famous by far is the bald eagle. The bald eagle can be found across the U.S.
Across.
Across.
Like this. Let me show you. Across. Across.
Across. In the United States, there are many iconic plants and animals.
And
but the most
plants and
animals. But the most famous by far is the bald eagle. The bald eagle can be found across the U.S.
Across.
Across the
U.S. No, there's only S at the end. Across.
Across the U.S.
Good.
But it is more common in mountainous areas like Colorado.
In mountainous?
In mountainous area like Colorado.
Areas.
Like Colorado, part of Arizona and Nevada, and especially Alaska. It's a giant bird of prey that typically builds its nest away from human settlement. So interaction.
You from human?
From human settlements. Settlements. So interaction with is minimal unless in captivity. Can I write some?
Yes, you can write something. I want to make this line red.
Next,
Okay. In the US,
in the US, people love it. A primary reason for this, because the bald eagle is a symbol of freedom. It represents the core value of my country. Yes,
represents the core values.
it represents the core values of my country, like freedom and independence, because
Okay.
of its symbolic
must-
importance.
Also remember to say independence.
Independence, because of its symbolic importance. It is a protected species, which makes it illegal to hunt or kill. People can be fined
I want
hundreds
you to hunt.
or
Yes.
kill.
Good.
People can be fined hundreds or even thousands of dollars for killing a bald eagle.
Good. Okay, let me save this one. Let's start again. Okay, you can read it. It's fine. You don't have to remember. Just for now, I want you to read it so you can see the blue. Wherever you see blue, I want you to say s, s, s.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can read it for me. That's fine. But just read these two for me for now.
Yes. In the United States, there are many iconic plants and animals, but the most famous by far is the bald eagle. The bald eagle can be found across the U.S.,
Good.
but it is more common in mountainous area like
In
Colorado. In mountainous area.
Look again.
In mountainous areas like Colorado, part of the Arizona and Nevada, and especially Alaska, is a giant bird, a prey that typically builds its nest away from human settlement. So in the humans. Settlements.
Okay,
So
you can read it, Quang, so then you can see where the blue is and you can remember.
Yes. So interaction is minimal unless it's in captivity. In the US, people love it. The primary reason for this is because the bald eagle is a symbol of freedom. It represents the core value.
Look here, read it. Blue.
It represents the core value of
represents the core values.
It represents the core value of my country.
Values
of my country, like freedom and independence. Because of its symbolic importance, it is a protected species. Which makes it illegal to hunt or kill. People can be fined hundreds or even thousands of dollars for killing a bald eagle.
Very good, Quang. Okay. I just want to write here so you can remember. Okay, when you see the blue, you can say S or S. Okay, let's try the next one. Bald eagles.
Yes.
You can start here.
Yes. Bald eagles are typically spoken about all over the news. If they are accidentally killed or die in captivity.
Killed or die.
Killed or die in captivity. However, I recently saw a story about a Canadian photographer who took a truly amazing photo of one of them. In the photo, the eagle has its wings outstretched, nearly touching
If
the.
you are underlining it, but you're not saying it.
Oh,
Okay, so I want you to underline, but you can say it also. Its wings.
yes. The eagle has its wings outstretched, nearly touching the water, and its reflection is seen coming up the water to meet it. It's got a very impressive and majestic photo. But
Majestic.
Majestic.
Okay. Birds.
But in general, a thought of us representation of freedom.
You underline it, but you don't say it.
Oh.
Thought of as.
But in general, a thought. Birds in general are thought of us representations of freedom because of their ability to fly anywhere they want. Freedom and independence are the essence of America's founding.
The essence of America's.
Yes. Essence of America founding.
America's
founding. Bald eagle, which is native to North America, is emblematic of freedom and independence.
Okay. You can take that away. Let me move it.
It has been a pleasure to speak to you all today. And I hope that you learned some interesting information from my presentation. Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Good job, Quang. You speak very nicely. I'm very happy with the way that you speak. Okay. Just the S. I want to hear. S. Okay. Even you underlined it, but I want you to say it. Okay. Are you there, Quang?
Yes.
Yes. So now you can just read from here. Bald eagles are typically spoken, but I want you to read it so you can see where's the blue.
Yes. Bald eagle are typically spoken. Bald eagle. Bald eagle.
Bald eagles.
Bald eagles are typically spoken about all over the news. If they are accidentally killed or die in captivity.
Killed.
Killed. Killed or die in captivity. However, I recently saw a story about a Canadian photographer who took a truly amazing photo of one of them. In the photo, the eagle has its wings outstretched, nearly touching the water. Wings.
Okay. No, why are you taking it away? I want you to read it with the blue there.
Nearly touching the waters and its reflection is seen coming of the water to meet it. It was a very impressive and majestic photo.
Okay, I'm going to do all of these for you. Its wings, because I want to save it and you're going to read it.
Birds in general are thought of as representation of freedom.
Representations.
Representations of freedom because of their ability to fly anywhere they want. Freedom and independence are the essence of America's founding.
Essence of America's.
Essence of America's founding. The bald eagle, which is native to North America, is emblematic of this.
What did you say? Emblematic of freedom and
this.
independence.
Of these.
Of this. Yes? Okay.
It has been a pleasure to speak to you all today, and I hope that you learned some interesting information from my presentation.
Okay. Are you okay, Quam?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I want you to try and remember. Okay,
Yes.
all of the S's. I've saved it for you. I'm going to send it to you so you can read it. And you can remember every time you see blue, you have to say S. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to do it one more time. You're just going to read it and then we finish for today. Let me see here quickly. Okay. You can just read over here from here in the United States, and I want you to look at it because you must say S every time you see blue. Can you read it for me, Kwang?
Grateful to be part of the English Festival 2022. Today, I'm going to tell you about the famous American bald eagle and its symbolism to the American culture. In the United States, there are many iconic plants and animals, but the most famous by far is the bald eagle. The bald eagle can be found across the US, but it is more common in mountainous areas like Colorado, parts of the Arizona and Nevada, and especially Alaska. It's a giant bird, a prey that typically builds its nest away from human settlements.
Good,
So
Kwang.
in
Very good.
interaction is minimal unless it's in captivity. In the US, people love it. The primary reason for this is because the bald eagle is a symbol of freedom. It represents the core value of my country.
The core
The core values of my country, like freedom and independence. Because of its symbolic importance, it is a protected species.
Species.
Species. To make it illegal to hunt or kill. People can be fined hundreds or even thousands of dollars for killing a
Dollars.
bald eagle. Dollars.
Okay, good one.
Bald,
Let me just go back.
bald eagle are typically spoken about all over the news. If they are accidentally killed or die in captivity, however, I recently saw a story about a Canadian photographer who took a truly amazing photo of one of them. In the photo, the eagle had its wings outstretched, nearly touching the water, and its reflection is seen coming up the water to meet it. It was a very impressive and majestic photo. Birds in general are thought of as representations of freedom because of their ability to fly anywhere they want. Freedom and independence are the essence of America's founding. The bald eagle, with its nexus to North America, is emblematic of this. It has been a pleasure to speak to you all today, and I hope that you learned some interesting information from my presentation. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Very nice speaking, Quang. Very good. Okay, I like you speak very good. You say highs and lows, and your speaking is clear. Everything is very good. I just want to hear. Then it's perfect. Then you top score. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay? Are you tired today?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But you did very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for me?
No.
No? Okay. So I'm going to send you these photos and you're going to look for the blue. Okay. And you're going to practice with the S. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will see you next time, Quang.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.